I grew up with two brothers and my mom and dad. I'm the oldest, the only girl. So I was always like daddy's little girl.
I have a twin brother, but he came 5 minutes later, so I'm still the oldest of 6 kids.
I was born here in Mexico City. I grew up here in Mexico City and I went to bilingual school here in Mexico City. That's where I learned my English.
My parents were missionaries. I mean, we lived overseas. We lived in England for a while, but wherever they lived missionally. And so we lived in the inner city, we lived in the suburbs, but wherever we were, our home was sort of a mission center. So for me, I as much as being here in Mexico is attributed to the missions upbringing I had, what we do really speaks to who my parents were.
David, our oldest, is going to be 6 soon. Gabriela is going to be 3, and Amelia is 1. They all have dual citizenship because of Josh being an American citizen. So they're Mexican and American.
Our lives are ministry. Our house is always full of people, and they're a part of that.
They see how we live our life, and I would say that's how they're involved in ministry. I mean, they see how we are open with people and we share with them.
We came down to Mexico actually with the intent of being here about 2 years to learn the language and then do some sort of really cool missions in Cancun because it's awesome. There's a beach and everything. And the longer we were here, the more we had a heart for the city and realized the strategic nature the city has in all of Latin America. The entire time as we're looking for what to do, I kept telling God, okay, I'll do anything you ask me to except pastor a church. Because my dad was a pastor and I was like, I'm just not going to do that.
So we started with a little Bible study at a little office, and then that translated into somebody's living room. You know, we had a group of people coming into the house and ministering to these people, and it was like God was like, Josh, you're pastoring these people.
So the church, when we first started, it was September of 2008 in a house, like as we were deciding whether we were going to launch into Sundays or how it was going to work.
Is it 4 years old?
It was 4 years in September. We were about 9 people in the living room. And now there's anywhere between 350 and 400 people on a Sunday. We've had a desire to find people that are doing excellent work where there's injustice and partner with them instead of reinventing and competing, but to like find them and partner. So we've found great partners that we can financially support, human resources, all the things that the church has available at its disposal, that we can come alongside people that are in sex trafficking, that are fighting that, and that are also working with street kids and in cancer hospitals, and wherever there is a need, that hopefully we're being a part of the solution.
Mm-hmm. The greatest need I see is for inner healing. I see people with chains, and I feel so desperate because I know God wants to set them free. Just generational stuff that religion, and they're walking and they want to be free, and they come on a Sunday for the first time, or they come to this house and they are ready to be free.